Sorry about that. The video accidentally paused. So here we go. You are gonna need your glue stick, and we're gonna need our pieces. So first we're gonna take our neck, and we're gonna put some glue on the round part of our neck, just at the very top. See that? So I put glue just at the very top. And this, we're just gonna tuck underneath Frankenstein's chin, right like that. So he's got his head, the straight part of his head is at the top, he's got his chin, and then we tucked under his neck. Okay? From Frankenstein's neck are the bolts. He was made by a scientist in a lab. So he's put together with screws and bolts and things. So the bolts come out of his neck, one on each side like that. Ooh, okay. So far we've got his head, his neck, 2 bolts. Then we're gonna put on his ears. Now, do you see his ear, how there's like this part that's a little bit pointy? That pointy part, we're gonna be sticking it on his head. So I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right where his ear would go. And then I'm gonna do the same on the other side. And I'm gonna make sure that pointy part is going to his head like that. Sound good? So we've got his head, his neck, his bolts, his ears. I think that's how his ears go. Yeah, that looks funny the other way. Okay, then I'm gonna scoop mine down a little bit. The next part, we're gonna use the black paper, and you're gonna cut this however you want to make Frankenstein's hair. Now, if you wanna just cut long strips like that, just cut a little bit and then cut it off. You can have long Frankenstein hair if you want. You can cut it in half. Oopsie. And then you can have short Frankenstein hair if you want. So you're just kind of cutting your black paper. We're gonna make his hair out of that. So I've cut some pieces. I'm gonna put them to the side. Ooh, they're sticking. And then I'm gonna put along the top of his head my glue. All along the top, just a long strip of glue. And then I'm gonna stick his hair on. However you want. So if you have long hair, your Frankenstein might have long hair. Mine's gonna have short hair today. Short hair. You can use all your pieces, you can use some of your pieces. I have some extra, so I'm not gonna use them, but if you wanna use all your pieces, you can. All right, press pause if you need to finish your hair, because I'm gonna show you how to do his eye. So, press pause if you need to. You have on here 2 white pieces of paper that are stapled together. I'm gonna show you a really, really cool trick, okay? Now, Frankenstein is going to have 2 eyes, but on our white paper, we are only going to make 1 eye. So we're gonna make 1 circle. Don't make it too small because you're gonna have to cut it out and you don't want him to have a teeny tiny eye. So draw a circle, not as big as your paper, but pretty big. And then we're gonna leave our paper stapled together. We're gonna leave it stapled together because then when we're done, we're gonna cut it out and we're gonna have 2 eyes. It's kind of magical, watch this. So I drew 1 eye, only 1. I'm gonna keep my paper stapled together. I'm gonna cut both papers at the same time. cut both of them at the same time, because then when you're done, look, 2 eyes. 2 eyes. Press pause if you need to do that. All right. Then we're gonna put on his eyes. Ooh, he's looking cute. He's looking cute. I'm gonna use my markers now to color the inside of my eye just a little bit. I'm gonna show you how to make a mouth, a Frankenstein mouth. You can do, let me get another piece of paper to show you some different kinds of mouths you can do actually. So, for Frankenstein, you can do a mouth like this, just a straight line, and then lines like this, like it's sewn up. You can do a mouth like this. You can do a mouth like this. You can do a mouth like this. However you want to do your mouth for Frankenstein, okay? So, think about how you want your mouth. I think I'm gonna do my mouth today. Just my straight line, sewn up like this. Ooh, and then we have to give him a nose. What kind of nose should I give him? You can decide whatever kind of nose you want. I'm just gonna give him a nose like that. There he is. What do you think about Frankenstein? You can have your mommy or your daddy send me a picture of your Frankenstein. I'd love to see it. Or you can show me tomorrow morning on Zoom. There he is. He's cute.